Hi guys, it's Miss Ellen from Hopes and I'm here with
Jaden.
And today we want to review a story that you guys should be familiar with somewhat. It's been updated a few times, and it's I Can Be an Amazing Super Friend. So we're going to talk about some skills to be better friends, because we can all work on being better friends and being nicer to each other, right? So super friends try their best to make their friends and other people happy so they're not sad, right? Right? We want to make people happy, not sad, right? But sometimes we get upset and yell. I know I do that sometimes. Yeah. How about you?
Mm-hmm.
But how do you think yelling goes over?
Well, it can make the other person feel really bad about themselves, or like that person isn't their friend.
So it makes you feel really bad. It can also really hurt somebody's ears, depending on how that goes too.
Yeah.
What about taking toys away from other people?
Oh, I guess it can also make them feel really sad.
Yeah. And it can hurt their feelings, but it can also maybe hurt their bodies too,
Yeah.
depending on how you do that.
They snatch it.
Yeah, and I don't like that, right? And sometimes I know when people grab things, you get grabbed by accident, things like that. And sometimes I want to play with stuff that other people have, right? And that can be really frustrating, like it doesn't feel good. But if I just grab something from you, right, how's that going to go over?
Not well, because it's like I wouldn't want to share with someone who grabbed something.
Right. So this is showing friends, and again, this can be family or your friends or your classmates, and then when grabbing, and then the other kids don't want to play with that other person, right? So biting, hitting, using bad words or mean words really hurts other people's feelings, maybe even hurts their bodies, right? And makes them feel
really upset and
really
hurt.
sad, right? And again, we don't want to make anybody sad, so we can think of other different things. So there are so many different ways to be a super friend, right? So let's talk about some of those ways to be a super friend. So we're going to go through these, but I know how to get my friend's attention the right way, share toys and take turns, all really important things. Give my friends ideas for how we can play together, and giving compliments, right? And these aren't all real easy, and we have to learn these and practice. So we're going to review them, and I know it might have been a while because we talked about those in school. So if I want to show a friend or a family member that I care for him or her, right? If you're at home and you're in quarantine with them, you can hug them and do physical affection like that, or give a wink is always, we joke around about that too. But when you see somebody, hopefully soon, even if you can't physically see them, you can give a virtual high five or a virtual fist bump without really contacting. But there are gentle ways we can do things like that to show people we care. We can use nice words too. But we can, again, be super friends by talking and playing nicely, right? So see, they're building blocks together. It's one person. It looks like they're taking turns and stacking and playing with the ball. So am I hogging the ball?
No.
That wouldn't be nice. What would we be doing then?
Sharing. And
tossing it back and forth maybe, right? So that would be a good way to share that. And here's something really important, that when you talk to other people, you should
look at them in the eye.
Look them in the eye. And why should you do that, JJ?
And it's because like then they know that you're listening and that they're like into the conversation.
Right. So it shows that we're both listening and paying attention to one another. Because sometimes people get so into what they're doing that if we don't have eye contact, we think they're just ignoring us. And sometimes that's not even the case, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to get somebody's attention, there's a right way to do it and the wrong way to do it. So if what we should do is we want to look at somebody, tap them on the shoulder and call their name. Jay.
Yes.
Okay. So that would be effective. Is this effective? J, 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 J.
It's annoying.
That's annoying. So this would be J?
Yes.
Oh, so which one works better? That works better?
Yeah.
So that's how we would do that. And this is how our friends are doing that here. Right? So he's doing tap, tap, looking at him and saying, or her, excuse me, Darla. Right? So calling the person by name, making that eye contact. Also, if you want to join your friends and play, you want to do that nicely, right? Or ask to play with their toys, right? So am I just going to, so Jaden's got some popcorn here. Am I just going to grab that?
No.
No, I would not. Hey, may I have some of that?
Sure.
Oh, but Jay,
yes.
May I have some of that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, or just, Jaden, I'm taking some. Which one?
The first one.
Jay, can I have some?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right? So, if I want to join my friends, I need to join nicely and ask to play with their toys. So this one's saying, can I play with you? and they look like they're gonna let him play. So tapping gently. Can I play with that toy? Can I have
Yeah.
some of that popcorn?
Mhm.
Thanks, Jay. And being a super friend by sharing. So Jaden was just showing us how to share. And if I have this, if I just went, you might not be paying attention. Jay, you want some?
Oh yes, please.
Okay.
You want these? Do you want some?
What?
Do you want these markers? Want to have a marker?
Yes?
Mom?
Yes.
You want a marker?
Oh, cool. Thank you so much. Right? So those are different ways to share. Here, thanks. Like you said, you were using really nice manners. So thank you for that. Or asking, can I have that? May I please have that is even better, right? So sharing with a friend or family, but sharing with others can always be fun. And if there's more than one thing, right, we can play together and share them. So I see you've got a bunch of these. May I take one?
Yeah.
So by Jaden sharing, you're being very loving. And if I just take it, how do you feel?
Like, I feel like this is mine, and like I'm trying to be nice, and you're being mean.
Okay. So
Thanks.
may I?
Yes.
So doing that helps me to feel loved. Okay? So that's our super friends and sharing. Let's see what they do next. If there's more than one piece, we can play together, right? So just like we were doing, and it's always, I think it's more fun to play with someone, but sometimes you just want to play on your own, and that's something different. But if I want something somebody has, like we did with the popcorn, Jay, may I have some of this?
Yes.
Thank you. Instead of just saying, right, so be a super friend by doing that. Or by saying then, hey, JJ, would you like some of this?
Yes.
Right?
Please.
So that's really nice. So may I have a turn? May I have some of that, please? Right? But making that eye contact and tap, tap, right? Not, right? Because that's annoying. So we want to remember to stop and to ask, and that taking turns, that back and forth, right? So that means I'm going to have to stop and wait for Jaden to be done before I go, and then it's my turn, and Jaden has to stop and wait, and then it's her turn. So that's what this is showing us, these guys with the ball, right? So it looks like they're getting along really nicely and being super friends there. Super friends also give their friends ideas about how they can play together, right? So, Jay,
Yes.
do you want to play like restaurant?
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to be the server, you'll be the customer?
Mhm.
Okay.
Can I get some popcorn?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Here you go.
Thank you.
Right? So we just did a play idea, and then Jaden helped me with that too. So this one, they're doing a painting. Let's paint together. Yeah. And then they're going to decide what to paint, right? So they're working together. And sometimes we need help of thinking of things to do. I know Jaden often helps me with come up with plans for different games or things to play together. Yes, I know. And you're really good at that. And it makes me very happy. So sometimes our friends need help to think of that. And we can pretend we're drivers driving the cars to the airport. So if you're playing in the block area or you're at home and you're playing with blocks and you've got cars, you might say like, hey, let's do this together and build something and drive the cars around, right? So that's really cool too. And giving compliments. This can be really hard, but it's telling somebody when they're doing a nice job, right? So like you were really good at drawing and really good helping me with all this and making it look really fantastic. And you helped teach me things like that, so thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is one they're saying, hey, nice sandcastle. So that's giving a compliment there. And the frog is saying thanks, right? And compliments make people feel
Better and happy.
yeah, when people get compliments, they feel better about themselves, like you said. So this one's saying, hey, Mary, I like your dress.
Thanks, John.
And she says, thanks, John. So she likes that. And even better if you can do it about something somebody's working on and working hard at. So, so just remember, those are really good ways to be
A super friend.
an amazing super friend. So bless you. So remember how to be a super friend and look somebody in the eye, get their attention, and tap them on the shoulder. And that's a great way to start all of our conversations, whether it's a friend, a family member. And if it's somebody way taller than you're both standing, you can tap them on the leg or their elbow too. Remember, gently though. All right, so keep that in mind, be a super friend, and we can't wait to see all of our super friends hopefully soon. All right, take care. Bye.